How's it going, fabulous TAs? In this video, I'm going to share with you how to avoid overdoing things when you get back to school. And this video is, I'm currently making it at the end of the long 6 weeks holiday. So it's particularly important that you understand how to keep going in a way that's sustainable for you. Now, this video comes with a resource that will be invaluable to you if you want to do this academic year differently so that you're not frazzled before you even get to Christmas. If you want to know how to get it, watch this video until the end. In the stupidly busy world of school, it's easy to get lost in the never-ending list of tasks. But what happens when it becomes too much? As teaching assistants, you are the unsung heroes of the education world, but even heroes have their limits. So in this video, we will look at how you can stop burnout before burnout stops you. But before we get on to that, to help me get my videos out to as many teaching assistants as possible, please give this video a thumbs up. It will only take you a second and you'll be helping your fellow TAs as well as helping this little channel to survive. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. First, we'll look at the signs of burnout. 1. Emotional exhaustion. The feeling that you're emotionally drained and every task feels like climbing a mountain. We all know how that feels. 2. Cynicism and detachment. And this is when you begin to distance yourselves from your students and colleagues or become overly cynical. So when you can feel yourself, just not feeling like, no, I've had enough. I'm not gonna help this particular student, or I'm not gonna help that particular colleague. I've had enough. Everyone needs me to help. That's a little warning sign that you're beginning to detach and you're beginning to get a little bit cynical. And 3, reduced efficacy, which is feeling that no matter how hard you try, you're not making an impact. Now, that's very negative thinking, and it's an easy thing to get into. But as soon as you start feeling like you're not making an impact, then you lose your motivation, you lose your joy, and you feel like there's just no point to what you're doing. That's not a good space to be in. But the good news is that once you recognize burnout, you can stop burnout. And here's how. Scheduled breaks. Even during your busiest days, a 5-minute break can do wonders. Stretch, take deep breaths, or just sip some tea or coffee. Now, I can hear you. When do I ever get a break? You're shouting. So, what I'm saying here is always take breaks when you're offered. So don't be a martyr and say, oh, no, it's okay. I'll get on with this, preparing the classroom for the next lesson or creating this resource. Take a break when it's offered or when it's scheduled. And if you haven't got a break scheduled in the day, take yourself off to the stock room for supplies or offer to do some photocopying. These tasks get you out of the classroom, so build them into your day when you haven't got a break. It's really important to get out of the room where everyone is clamoring for your attention. Time management. Prioritize your tasks. Understand that it's okay not to do everything in one day, regardless of what anybody else thinks. So what you must understand is that the more you do, the more you will be expected to do. So decide what is reasonable to get done and stick to it. Now, you could actually spend a little bit of time with the teacher that you're working with to prioritize tasks together. All right. And in that way, you'll also get your teacher to understand that you cannot possibly get everything done in one go, and you're not going to stay late and you're not going to take work home. Set boundaries. It's okay to set boundaries. Allocate specific times when you're available and times when you need solitude. So now I know you can't just decide, to walk out of the classroom and say, well, I'm not available now. But what you can do is find a quiet room to sit in at lunchtime or even sit in your car. Getting away from it all, even for short periods of time, really helps. And learn to set boundaries by saying no more often. People will respect you more if you do that. You don't get respected more for saying yes, 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 yes. In fact, what you become is what you feel, a bit of a doormat. Celebrate small wins. Recognize and celebrate small achievements. Every win counts. And it's about recognizing what is going well rather than telling yourself you can't make a difference. There will be something that you've done in any given day that is an achievement. And it's important that you remember those and not just get stuck in this loop of, oh, I can't make a difference. Whatever I do, it's not enough. That's not a good way of thinking. Now, none of what I've just said will sound very impressive. It will just sound like the same old, same old. It will sound like it's easy for me to say and not easy for you to do. But that's because saying it won't make a jot of difference, but doing it will. So you have a decision to make. Will you decide to follow the advice on this video, or will you do what you've been doing and behave like a martyr? Now, nobody loves a martyr. Honestly, nobody does. And sometimes we get into this frame of mind, oh, well, if I don't do it, who will? Well, the only way you'll find out who will do something if you don't is by not doing it. And really, that's what this video is about. It's about making space to stop burnout, and actually giving other people the chance to get stuff done. So I really hope you see that the only way this academic year will be better for you is by you deciding to make it better for yourself, because no one else is going to do this for you. You can stop burnout before it stops you by respecting yourself rather than waiting for others to respect you first. Because they're not going to respect you first. They're going to want you to do stuff. So you've got to start drawing the lines. So I suggest you look at this video again once you get over your initial sort of, oh, what is she talking about? Because I've been there. I've had to set the boundaries. Otherwise, I would have burned out. 20 years as a TA, I would have burned out. So look at this video again and start to relax into it and think about the things that you can do to help yourself so that you are not frazzled by Christmas. And if you'd like the brilliant PDF that provides you with 100 ways to survive the new academic year, you'll find a link to access it in the description section below this video. And here's how to get to the description section if you're not sure. On your phone, tap on the little V under the video to expand the description section. And on your laptop, click on Show More to expand the description section. And I've got arrows there to show you where to tap and click. As ever, please share this video with your TA colleagues. Thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you know when I've created a new video to help TAs work at your most confident best. And here are 2 more TA in Control videos. Which one will you choose?